Jen, Carolyn, Lisa, and I decided to make some sausage. We had about 5 pounds of venison left from last year, another 5-pound pork roast, and Lisa had gotten me a sausage maker for my birthday.
Season the chunks, mix it up, then run it through the grinder, or do we run it through the grinder and then season it?
I'm gonna
know what
say,
I vote.
I vote season the chunks,
I vote that too.
because great minds think alike.
The reason I say that is because, and not only will it disperse the seasoning better, but the less you touch the meat after it's ground, the less likely the fat's gonna start to melt, and it'll become all mushy and gross. I mean, not that ground meat isn't kind of gross to begin with, but you know.
Yummy.
Hog casings. That's what we're looking at here, folks.
It's smaller funnel.
Do you want a regular, I have a regular funnel, you want that?
So what's the point here?
To run water through these casings. There's just a massive amount of salt on these casings.
They're about 2 foot.
What?
They're about 2 foot apiece, that's what they
Oh,
said.
look at that. They
Compared to, I don't know. That's it.
And that's it?
Well, no, you gotta rinse them again. Just keep them. You want to keep the water flowing through them just to get them nice and clean and rinsed. They're actually remarkably pliable, I would think. I would just leave it in there too. Yeah. Oh, I guess this, we're gonna have to do this more than once.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this we're running. All right, is that good?
Yeah, I'd say that's good.
Yes?
That looks nasty. Yes, that's good.
Oh, it's definitely intestines. This is definitely a real deal.
Maybe we'll put a little brown sugar in it to sweeten it up. We'll taste it first to see if it needs it.
Is there a method to cutting it? Different shapes or size? It's just gonna go through the grinder, so it doesn't really matter, right?
You just want to get it sort of,
University of YouTube says 1-inch strips.
yeah, similar sizes, because you're going to season it. The seasoning's going to hit whatever's open. And you can't feed the whole thing through the tube. So you need them small enough that, that it fits through the tube. The recipes I looked at also called for dried rosemary. I hate dried rosemary. It tastes like sticks. Have you ever used it?
Yeah, I guess I have.
It's like cleaning out the bottom of a lawnmower.
Pretty much.
I could give him this bone if he can eat a raw bone.
I don't know. Well, first of all, Carolyn would want him to eat it outside because he would most likely try and take it up on the white couch.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I don't know.
And then you have his
would
other-
he,
his
would he
brother.
crunch this bone and swallow it?
He is a very aggressive chewer.
Yeah, well, maybe not. This is kind of
Like, very aggressive chewer.
Throw it outside for him.
a... No, I don't. This is a fracture kind of bone. You could take a pass on that. So.
So I've got about 10 pounds of meat, right?
You take about 10 pounds of meat.
Your choice. Flakes or cayenne for spice?
Flakes.
Flakes?
Well, the thing about sausage is, I think, I've observed, you don't necessarily want it to just be homogeneous.
Right. You want little surprises in there.
Right.
So let's go with flakes.
Let's be competitive.
I have never told Lisa about my anxiety about being on videotape.
Really?
I do. I have this.
Really?
I do. It's a real thing. No, it's actually it's fine because I'm not paying attention to it. So pay attention to how.
It's
much
well, this video will only end up on Drew's YouTube channel where he does ammo reloading.
I like
that
it.
only like men sure who watches it, but
Oh,
he's got what do you have like 10 followers, 5 followers?
That's okay.
We can blow that up if you want.
Put you on TikTok.
Yeah, you could, but you could. YouTube's great. I got it.
by weight
Right,
with fat.
right. But that's a lean cut. Those are steaks.
Yeah.
So, and most of them are saying 30%.
Okay.
So, I would say your bacon's probably 50% fat.
All right. So how much bacon? Don't science me. I'm just a spear carrier in this opera.
How much bacon you got?
I'm Snoop. You're Martha Stewart.
I think we could argue about that actually. How much bacon you have?
That's about.
A pound or half pound?
That's 20 minutes. The unopened packages. I can't read that.
Use the whole open package. We can always add some for flavor.
That's 20 ounces.
So this is gonna be probably just under a pound. I would use that. And then let's use 4, 5 ounces.
Is a receptionist, male person. She does a lot with our marketing team.
Yeah.
And because
I would do, maybe, is it soft?
she's only gonna be out from November, December,
No,
half
perfect.
of November, December, January.
I
And
would
based
use
on
at
her
least half of
calendar
this.
of events,
My inclination is there. Oh, that was
my job
nasty.
is
Right.
from the hour and a half for me
Yeah.
to.
Of course.
Jackson and Kipper is still
She's
waiting.
when she comes back February 1st.
You like that, Jackson? She's a who's buddy now, huh?
He's all in now. Making the executive decision. He's just gonna run for it. Which isn't really gonna overpower it considering the amount of spices that's in here. But it'll give it just a little sweetness. So if I was too heavy-handed on the cayenne, it'll soften it up a little bit.
You want to turn to the side while you're doing
I
that?
have no idea
What,
You
honey?
wanna do
exactly
that from the
what
other side of
Jen
the
put
camera?
in for spices.
My cinematographer says.
Try the oven.
I don't know if that helps, but.
Is that bacon grease, John?
This is beef tallow.
Oh, that's what Drew made. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so let's not hurt ourselves. Okay, good. Alright.
So it'll come out in chunks. This is really firm. I don't think I have to worry about it melting.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna scrape this out. I don't think you shot me out of some beef tallow. I think you'll be fine. I'm not gonna let the knife slip. What did I say? Half?
You said about half. Beef tallow in a mason jar.
There you go.
That ain't country. Kiss my ass.
It's very cowboy. Very cowboy.
Heat my house with coal instead of natural gas. That ain't country. You can kiss my ass. Did you ever hear that song?
We can always add more.
Well, I'm gonna say that looks promising to me. We're gonna rinse our casings soon too,
Well, what we can do is we can chill this. We'll get this back in the refrigerator,
right?
and then we'll fix the casing.
Alright, pop it in there.
Jen is a pretty knowledgeable
True.
person when it comes to food.
Side, please.
And I think one thing we did is we kept everything cold. We returned the meat to the refrigerator. We kept the machine components in the refrigerator.
Yes, chef. We chef.
Sausage chef.
Grok might be an appropriate one too.
What?
Grok, you know the caveman?
Daddy Drew's best venison sausage.
Oh God.
Come and get it. I got him laughing.
Daddy Drew
right, well,
Mixed?
I think that's mixed.
All right, well then
There's gotta be a market for this.
let's chill.
That's,
Had you two work up together?
It's really
I love it.
yeah, it's just something to do.
all right,
and
here we
someone-
go.
Yeah, let's put this back down.
What's
She'll
that?
come out in the summer and I'll still be after and I can teach. What do you think?
Assemble the
I think
machine.
of nothing like, I also find it very spiritual. It's probably like her cooking.
Yeah.
I think of nothing else. It's so
You're
free.
so zen. Yeah.
So.
Grind the meat,
I have to
and then we'll taste it.
And even now, like if I have
So we need to
my,
re-season, we can
you
re-season.
know, plants that I put
So,
outside,
this
or
goes in
tables
here.
and stuff like that. I
Right.
put them inside, I broke them all apart, I
Okay.
repot all the little plants,
Love it.
they're all already growing new babies.
Okay.
We ended up using the coarse
She ever told you about my cousin? They live on the street in Venison.
grinder attachment for the first go round,
Hey, she's skinny.
and then ran it through again on fine.
So some things I've read, course
This
is the
Daddy
one that
Drew's
most
venison
people
sausage.
use.
It is venison. Yeah.
Because you don't want it too, right? Always be able to throw again, it was too thick.
I have them for breakfast. I
Did
do,
you?
actually. They're good. They're just it's like vanilla chocolate. I actually want to remember to do that. So I want to do that.
All right, Lisa, you don't want to start filming.
Okay.
I do have,
So he's got guarded like rows and rows of that.
she probably, I think she knows Rich.
Oh yeah.
I would love to go there and sing.
You know Rich.
Drew
That's
knows
a little
Rich,
bit-
too.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, you should have been here when we were filming it.
Stuff.
I was filming the whole time. Oh well. Who knew?
Oh good.
There'll be lots of B-roll. It was like, the meat's back out.
I'm gonna eat some veal.
We had some, me and Jackson,
Oh
but
yeah.
I'll feed it in if you want to press it.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. This really is a two-person operation.
Perfect. Perfect.
You gotta get it coming out the end here. Give her my camera. A guy who was looking for sponsorship would have made sure the sticker was showing. Yeah, well. Now I'm your buddy, right, puppies?
They're like, oh,
In terms of planting them outside when they're doing that whole
So the trick is to take some of the loose meat and fry it up and taste it. Obviously, you can't taste it raw.
something that I can have.
why not? You can't really do anything to them. All right.
Did you feed it or let the
So what happens?
sausage push it out?
I kind of fold it a little bit, believe it or not.
Whoa.
Right?
I think you're pulling too much, honey. Let it feed in more by itself.
Well, I'm trying to get away from split casings.
Right.
Christmas.
Yeah. How are we doing? One more?
Yeah, I'll end up more.
That's about it.
It's twisted, right?
Yeah, twist the other way, I think.
Yes.
I think if you pinch it first, that's what I would do at least.
So we'll do that. One down.
Okay.
Looks like a sausage, by the way,
It does.
in case you were wondering. So now I gotta go this way. Just pull it out a little bit, get some space.
Look at that. Chef of the future.
Jackson.
You're pinching it first so the casing doesn't tear?
A little bit. I'm trying to push the meat down a little bit so that it doesn't, so that it creates a little room. Because the end of the casing is open, so I can kind of push it down a little bit. Yeah, look at that. I don't remember if I twisted that the right way,
Why do you have to twist opposite directions?
but it holds them better. Or so they say. That is a rumor. Yeah, these are nice and loose. Good. It's good. Leave it
All
on
the way on. Pull it back and see how it's airtight and you don't have an air bubble in there.
Fabulous. So we're not only going to get one really good push out of this.
There's a lot over here.
All right, I'll get it.
Don't quit yet. There's special footage of the smoking and the vacuum sealing coming up at the end. Just banging along at 160 degrees, Jen.
Okay.
I ended up smoking the sausage for about 4 or 5 hours with apple wood. All in, it was a lot of fun, not too painful. We made 10 pounds in the same amount of time. We could have made 20 or 25 pounds.